हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू माय चैनल सीएससी टेक सॉल्यूशन में। आज की वीडियो में बताने वाला हूँ एसक्यूएल सिंटैक्स के बारे में। हाउ टू राइट इन आवर वे टू राइट द कोड इन आवर डेटाबेस, दैट इज द एसक्यूएल सिंटैक्स। नाउ वी हैव टू हाउ टू राइट इन आवर SQL command in database. Now let's study about it. When you want to sum operation on the data in the database, then you must have to write the query in the predefined syntax of SQL. First is the syntax of the structured query language is a unique set of the rule and guidelines which is not a case sensitive. Its syntax is defined and maintained by the ISO and NC standards. ISO का full form होता है International Organization for Standardization and NC का full form होता है American National Standards Institute Standards. Following are some most important points about the SQL syntax which are to remember. Now, how to write the code and how to write the query in our database. Now let's study about it. You can write the keyword of the SQL in both the uppercase and lowercase, but writing the SQL keyword in uppercase improve the readability of the SQL query. Now next point is SQL statement or syntax are depends on text line. We can place a single SQL statement on one or multiple text line. Now next point is you can perform most of the action in a database which SQL statement. Now next point is SQL syntax depends on relational algebra and tuples, relational calculus. Now let's start SQL statement. SQL statement tell the database what operation you want to perform on the structured data and what information you would like to access from the database. The statement of SQL are very simple and easy to use and understand. They are like plain English but with a particular syntax. Example of SQL statement: select command, and first is the column name, and first is select keyword and column name and from keyword and table name. Now this is the syntax of the SQL command to retrieve the data. And now first we have to study about the SQL create database. How to create in our SQL database SQL server. Now let's how to create in database. Now we have to study about it. In SQL, the create database statement is the first step for storing the structured data in the database. Syntax of create database statement is in SQL: create database, this is the first keyword create, second keyword database, it is a database name. Now by this command we can create the database in our SQL server and any database system. Now how to drop the database, now how to delete entire database in our system. Only whatever you have to select there and you have to delete database. The SQL drop database statement deletes the existing database permanently from the database system. This statement delete all the view and tables if you stored in database, so be careful while using this query in SQL. First is a drop. This command is a drop database name. When we are going to delete the database, now we have to write this command. How to delete the database entire whole of the data, like a view, table and whatever existing in database, it will automatically delete when by this command drop database name. And now we have drop database statement. We can by this command we can delete the multiple database in from our system. And now let's after sometimes we'll discuss and practice now statement. This is the and how to show our database in our system. By this command show databases, we can see all the database in our system. Now how to create the database in our system. Now let's see this command. By this command we can create the database. By this command we can delete the database. Now by this command how to use, where we have to use this, where we are present in the workspace in database, it is by using this command we can reach their things. And after this, by this command we can show all the database in our system, the name. First of all, when we are coming in our database management system, then we will click on that. Then after clicking this we are going to new workspace now, and this window, it is the database window. And after when we are going to create this command, then after it is create the database, first of all it is already present. First this command, by using this command we can drop the database, and first we have to by using this command we can create the database now successfully created. And this command we can delete the database first, this is successfully deleted from our data from the data system, this databases. And after first we have to create this database and go for delete, and after go for delete, and now where you have I want to use this database. First this database select and run this database. Now we are presenting this database, and now after the running this command we can reach the after running this command it will show the all the database from in our database. Now see, let's see all the database presenting here. Now where our database, this is the last our database. Now how to rename the database. Now let's study about it. In some situation database user and administrator want to change the name of the database for the some technical reasons. So the rename database statement in SQL is to change the name of the existing database. Syntax of rename database in SQL: alter database and old name of the database and modify name keyword equal to new database name. Now after in our MySQL, rename database old name database to rename new name database in this. And now SQL select database. Any database user administrator can easily select a particular database from the current database server using the use statement in SQL. Syntax of use statement in SQL: use database name, use keyword or database name, it is a name of the database. How now let's practical in our system. First we have to go how to rename the database in our system. First of all, in our present DBM name, and after this statement we can rename our database. And now use the command. This the database name dbn1 has been set. Now it is just change our database name. Now after clicking this one, we can, after running this command, we can easily, and you can see this it is present in our database. It is a select window to how select the database name. And now thanks for watching my video, and I will meet you next time.